How Little Lindy Became a Fat Feminist. A bedtime story read by Fisto. Little Lindy started out normal enough. Her parents were middle-class liberals that told her she was special, no matter what. While always a little chubby, Little Lindy was okay with that, because she had fat friends. As Little Lindy grew up, she noticed her former fat friends started becoming slim and were watching what they ate. They also started talking about icky boys. Little Lindy wasn't interested in icky boys, so she just kept on eating. In high school, Little Lindy was now Big Lindy. Big Lindy wasn't getting positive attention. She knew she shouldn't eat that third helping of tapioca pudding, but her parents said she was big boned and was perfect just the way she was. When Big Lindy went off to college, she met other big friends who said words like patriarchy and misogyny. Of course, pepperoni pizza with extra cheese was bandied about quite a bit too. Big Lindy decided her parents should pay for a degree in women's studies to better understand the plight of the modern woman, even though few jobs were available for such a degree. Soon, Big Lindy was taught that men were bad and the source of all her problems, like being fat. And she started to blame the world of men, pretty much for everything. How unfair, her fat friends said over cream-filled donuts. As a young woman, she realized all men were potential rapists, and when they tried to hit on her, she quickly rebuffed their unwanted advances. Excuse me, miss. Not interested, pervert. Sorry, what? I just wanted the time. Not interested! Okay, sir, do you have the time? On the outside, Big Lindy liked to pretend men wanted her, but on the inside, she hated men because they didn't. She had become so narcissistic that rather than just change herself, she expected the whole world to change for her. Blaming others became a way of life, as well as rejecting everything that would make her feminine. She actually calls herself a feminist. Oh, irony. How you doth mock us all. Many years went by, and her collection of cats grew and grew to stave off the loneliness. Her cats didn't judge her like evil men, and they loved hanging out under the table as she ate and ate. United by the hate she and her cohort shared, they demanded special laws and legislation to put into place all under the guise of gender equality, even though it granted power over men and wasn't equal at all. The rest of her life isn't really worth mentioning. It was filled with snarky, vapid blog posts and abject loneliness. Predictably, she died alone in her ever-shrinking apartment after choking on a chicken McNugget. And then her cats ate her. The moral of the story: being feminine and taking care of yourself is a good thing, and men who appreciate these qualities are not the enemies of women.